Shri Shri Radha Govinda and Srila Prabhupada welcomes you all for Bhagavad Gita as it is day 16. So we are at the 16th chapter, just two more chapters more to finish the course. And these courses are offered by ISKCON Mangaluru under the directions of His Grace Namanishta Prabhu. And these courses are based on the teachings of His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada, the founder Acharya of ISKCON. So today we're going to see Daiva Sura Sampad Vibhaga Yoga. So the divine and the demoniac natures. The divine and the demoniac qualities, we are going to see what do they lead to and giving up demoniac tendencies and following the scriptures. So we are going to see all this, right? So let's begin our class. Let's take lessons from Shri Radha Govinda and Srila Prabhupada so we understand Bhagavad Gita in the right spirit and can apply in the right spirit. ॐ अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनाशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः श्रीचैतन्य नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्तस्वामिन्निति नाम्ने नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषशून्यवादी पाश्चात्यादेशधारिणे जय श्रीकृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानन्द Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna, everyone. Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
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 Hare,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Hare Rama,
Hare
Rama
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Hare.
Hari Bol. Thank you. So, do you know why we raise our hands up and chant? Does anyone know? One of the reasons that I know. Does anyone know why we raise our hands up? No, it's just like a child crying out for Krishna, right? How the child cries when when he or she is in so much fear or anxiety or if she needs anything from the parents, how she will cry? She'll cry loudly, right? She'll ask, she'll call out, right? That's the mood. That's the whole mood. Call out for Krishna. So what are the four defects? I know Soham knows this. Soham, what are the four defects, Soham? Not the four
Life
problems.
problems.
Not the problems. Yesterday we talked about the problems. Can you tell the problems
Okay.
first? We'll finish the problems. What are the problems?
Life, birth, death, old age, disease.
Tanya told this answer. Okay, Soham will tell four defects now. Tanya should
Eating,
not help.
sleeping.
No! Eating, sleeping is it's the comparison between animals and humans. How the humans and animals are same. There are four aspects that they are same. Eating, sleeping, mating, and defending. That's the four aspects that they are same. I'm talking about the defects that we have as a conditioned being. You need some clue?
Yes, please.
You told about the plate, two plates, right? Just you told the smaller one had more food in it. You remember?
Illusion. Illusion.
Illusion. Right. Absolutely. One is illusion. What else? Vihan, you want to try? What else?
Illusion, cheating, imperfect senses, and
Yes. Udyat, what's the other one?
Illusion, imperfect sentences. I forgot.
Tanya, you want to try? One is illusion, imperfect senses, and what else? What was the other one what was the other
Cheating.
one? Cheating, yeah. What else? First thing. First thing that you're missing. Tanya, you got it?
I don't remember.
Sorry?
mistakes.
No.
Mistakes. Right. Awesome, Vihan. So committing mistakes, being illusion, imperfect senses, and then cheating, having tendency to cheat. Right? See? commit mistakes. So here, 2 plus 2 is not 5, right? 2 plus 2, what? We have what's 2 plus 2?
4.
4, right? So it's mistake, isn't it? Here also the spelling is mistake. And see here, we have an illusion. What you guys are saying, yesterday also we saw these things about perspective. Here, what you guys are observing? Soham, what you're seeing in this picture? Is it visible at all? Anything?
Yes.
I
Oh, yes.
don't know. I'm doing something. Just a sec. Yeah. Is it visible now? Is it okay?
Picture, because there's like multiple pictures being shown.
Now is it okay? No.
It is okay. Like which?
Yeah. Which picture? I see. This is the picture that I'm pointing. Can you see?
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think what do you think it's there in that?
There's like 2 horses.
2 horses,
Yeah.
right? And also we can see a face of a woman, right? We could feel that,
Yes.
right? Yeah. So that's illusion, right? That's just 2 horses, but still we can feel that there is some woman there. But there are the hills here. There are also some hills. These are the hands or legs or whatever of the horses. So this is the illusion. Because you answered illusion, right? So I was asking you. Okay. Imperfect senses and the tendency to cheat, copying, isn't it? So these are the 4 defects of human beings. We're just recapping. So this is also a recap. So what are the 4 yugas that we know? What are the 4 yugas? Udyat, what are the 4 yugas?
Satyug, Treta Yug, Dwapar Yug, and Kali Yug.
Yes. Hari Bol. So that is the Chatur Yuga. We call them Chatur Yuga or 4 Chatur Yuga. It's called as Mahayuga also. More technicality. And in the Satya Yuga, good and evil were in different galaxies, isn't it? It was the fight was between 2 different galaxies, 2 different planets, like that. The Treta Yuga, it was in 2 different countries, and the Dwapar Yuga, it's in the family it's in the same family between the 2 brothers, right? Pandavas and the Kauravas. But here in the Kali Yuga, the good and evil are in the same person. Here in this chapter, we are going to see the good qualities and the demoniac qualities in the same person, in all of us. So Krishna is going to talk about the divine and demoniac qualities. What are the divine qualities according to Krishna, and what are the demoniac qualities? Right? So what is their intention? That's all it matters, right? Whether it's good or bad. Internally, what you're thinking for anything that we want. This is good and this is demoniac, isn't it? So is it good or demoniac? Trying to cheat others? Is it good or demoniac? Vihan,
Dem-
what do you say?
demoniac.
It's demoniac, right? This thing, torturing other person, is it good or demoniac?
Demoniac.
Demoniac, right? This, did you guys do this? No? Soham, you do this? No, right? I know Soham will not do. Yes, I'm pretty sure. This helping others, like if someone is falling down, will help them, right? Yes, that's a good quality. So this helping the person here, the 2 girls, how sweet they're helping, right? So that's a good quality. See this person, this is extreme helping nature that he's removing his chapel and giving to that lady. So kind, right? Very kind. So all these are good qualities. So we saw the 3 modes of material nature the day before. So what are the 3 modes of material nature? What is sattva? which mode does this come from?
Sattva yoga is mode of goodness. Raja is
Yes.
between, and Tama.
No, you didn't finish it. Sattva guna is mode of goodness. Rajoguna,
Tama guna is like extremely bad.
bad. That is a mode of ignorance. And I didn't get what you said for the Rajoguna. What did you say?
For Rajaguna is passion.
Passion. Yes, right. Rajoguna is passion, and Tamoguna is mode of ignorance. Are very bad. So this thing, stop dog meat. Eating dog meat is it which guna is this?
Mo-
Uh,
m- Mode of
yes,
ignorance.
more of ignorance, absolutely. How bad it is. Eating dog meat there compared to the mlechas. See this person. Is it very good? It's worst, right? It's worst of the worst thing. Krishna compares them with our brothers and sisters, and how can we eat our brothers and sisters? How bad it is. So eating chili, eating spicy things, in what does that come? Priya Mataji can guess this.
Rajas.
Rajas, absolutely. Hari bol. So this eating fish, eggs, what else? All the spicy food on the other side. What does this? In which guna does this come under? Tanya,
Tamas. Tamas.
tamas. Yeah, I mean non-veg comes under tamas, but eggs. Do you think eggs also comes under tamas? Comes under tamas also. And the chili things, the spicy things here, it comes under Tanya.
Rajas.
Rajas. Right. Right. Eating the vegetables, the salads. Yes, Udyat.
Satgun, Satogun.
Sattvagun. Sattvagun. Right. Right. All eating green leaf vegetables, grains, beans, all this comes under sattva. So we're all supposed to take grains, beans, veggies, salads. All these are very good for the health. We can use this machine properly. We can drag this machine for a long time. It helps. It really helps. So we have many divine qualities and the demoniac qualities. These divine qualities we already saw in the 16th chapter. So Krishna specifically in this chapter he talks more about the demoniac qualities, but still we'll just read once. Now Vihan will read the divine qualities. Vihan, go ahead.
Okay,
Good.
Mataji.
Yes.
Fearless, civil,
Cultivation.
cultivation of spiritual knowledge, charity, steady determination, self-control, performance of sacrifice, simplicity, non-violence, freedom from any envy, austerity, truthfulness, compassion for living entities, cleanliness.
Haribol. So all these are the good qualities. Fearlessness. How can we become fearless when we know that there is some supreme controller who is our best friend? Then we become fearless. Dvitiya Abhinivesha. We are entering into the realities. Good, bad. I want, I don't want. All these things. We are there. We are entering into all this. So that's why we are getting fear. So if we come out of when we know that Krishna is there and he's a controller, maintainer, and protector of everything, then we become fearless. And cultivation of spiritual knowledge. Cultivation of spiritual knowledge means hearing Bhagavad Gita, knowing spirituality, knowing about soul, knowing about super soul, knowing about the relationship between the soul and the super soul. So what's the relationship between the soul and the super soul? Who will tell? Yes, Udyat?
They're both in the heart.
They're both in the heart. The soul is what? What is the soul? The soul is a part of what?
Oh, it's part and parcel of Supreme Lord or Paramatma.
Yes, the soul is the part and parcel of the super soul, and super soul is always there in the heart. Absolutely, that's the best thing to know. Charity, charity is not only about giving any amount of money or Lakshmi. The charity can be giving knowledge. Charity can be many things. Actually, in the 18th chapter, Krishna talks about charity in the mode of goodness, charity in the mode of passion, charity in the mode of ignorance, charity, and also about sacrifices. Also, he talks sacrifice in the mode of goodness, in the mode of passion, in the mode of ignorance. Many things Krishna talks in the 18th chapter. And the self control, performance of sacrifice, simplicity, non violence. Prabhupada says if you're not giving this knowledge, then we are doing violence actually. Prabhupada uses this word. If you're not spreading Krishna consciousness, then we are doing violence. Because many people are suffering. We are seeing that they are suffering and knowing the knowledge, if you're not sharing it, actually we are doing violence. It's not physically we are harming anyone, just not giving this knowledge, not giving this consciousness to the people. Actually, we are doing violence. So, not doing if we have to be in the divine nature, we have to spread this knowledge. We have to give this knowledge to the people, right? And freedom from envy, austerity. Freedom from envy, we can develop this when we know that every jiva has struggled so hard to get where they are. It's not only we are struggling so hard, every jiva is struggling so hard for the existence. And everyone is trying as best as they can with their limited senses, with their limited intelligence, with their limited mind to get over, to try to understand and to try to cope up with the things, right? And austerity and truthfulness. Austerity is getting up early. That's an austerity, isn't it? We have to get up early. Brahma Muhurta is very auspicious, very nice, very helpful for spiritual progress. So Brahma Muhurta, it's 1.5 hours before the sunrise. So it's 4:30 in the morning. Truthfulness, compassion for all living entities. Prabhupada had a lot of compassion. That's why we are having Bhagavad Gita as it is. Prabhupada is the best example for all these qualities. Cleanliness. Actually, there is a playlist of Prabhupada about talking about all these 26 qualities. It's really all the different devotees of Prabhupada, disciples of Prabhupada, they spoke about Prabhupada's all these 26 qualities. It's really nice. Okay. Udit, you want to read the demoniac qualities?
Yes, Mataji. No belief or faith in God, no belief in the existence of soul, pride, arrogance, anger, harshness, ignorance, desire to be famous, demanding respect from others, do not follow or believe Shastras.
So many things we have, no? I can count how many things I have. We have so many things. We no belief in or faith in. There are many atheist people that they believe that they don't believe in God. It's actually demoniac quality because they want to show that they're superior. It's not at all good. That's why we are here because of this lauding nature that I own, I can control, I can do. This nature is not at all good. It's demoniac. It's completely demoniac nature. And not knowing about the soul, doing everything for the body. From morning till night, they're just doing anything and everything for the body. That's it. No other goal. Because they don't know the gnana, that's one thing, and they don't want to know the gnana. That's another thing. So that's sad. That's very sad. And pride, arrogance, anger, harshness, ignorance, desire to the fame. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, na dhanam, na janam, na sundari. Everyone are trying for dhanam. Everyone are trying for janam, like popularity, isn't it? Name, fame. Na dhanam, money. Na dhanam, na janam, na sundari. Not so many followers. But the people all are trying for the popularity, for the name, fame, followers. But Chaitanya Mahaprabhu comes up, the Lord himself, Sri Krishna himself, he's coming and telling, Nadanam, Najanam, Na Sundarim. How nice is it, right? Who have that guts to tell all these things? We don't have guts. Now I cannot go and tell people, don't try to become famous. It's not it won't look palatable. It won't hear palatable. They will, what is she talking? But the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he's God himself and he's telling Nadanam, Najanam, Na Sundarim. Kavitam va Jagadisa Kamare. Mama Janmani Janmani Ishwarya Bhavatal Bhakti Rahaitu Kirtan. I want your bhakti from birth after birth. If I'm not able to come back in this life, it's still fine. I want your devotional service. Ahaituki, causeless. No, there should not be any reason why I'm doing bhakti. I'm doing bhakti for getting this. I'm doing bhakti for happiness. I'm doing bhakti for peace. I'm doing bhakti to get job. I'm doing bhakti to get money. I'm doing bhakti for a good spouse. All these things, it's not bhakti. It's not pure devotional service. It's still bhakti, but it's Mishra bhakti. It's a mixed devotional service. It's not pure devotional service. But Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he came to give pure devotional service, to give to reach the topmost platform. The topmost thing is the Vraja bhakti. That's worshipping Krishna with Radharani. That's the topmost. That's what the whole Hare Krishna mantra is about. Rama means Radha and Madhav, isn't it? Krishna is all attractive. So the whole Nama, Hare Krishna, Krishna and Rama, it's all talking about Radharani and Krishna, praying to Radharani and Krishna. Hare is also Ha, Hara, Ha, Re. Re is Radharani, Ha means Hari. Hari and Radharani. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. They're asking them to engage us in their service. That's the only goal. That should be the goal. We should not do bhakti for any other things other than this. Because that's the topmost. Being with Krishna is topmost. Nothing can be as good as that. Actually, devotees are more. Sometimes Prabhupada says devotees are more selfish. Because what is self? Self means soul, right? These people are trying to be selfish for the body. Isn't it? Isn't it, Vihan? Do you agree? Yes, right?
Yes, Mataji.
Yeah, so we're not this body, but people are trying to be selfish for the body. Oh, I want to accumulate this much. I want this, I want that, I want that. Who are we? What is our self? Our self is the soul, isn't it? So the devotees actually are more selfish because they are doing everything, anything and everything for the soul. And they're doing it right for the right purpose. Krishna says, whoever is not knowing this jnana, they're doing shrama eva hi kevalam, just ugra karma, painful activity. It's painful while doing, it's painful after doing also. Actually, it's told that the camel, no, the camel, because in the forest we have all succulents, right? We don't have the fruits or vegetables. We don't find them. Mostly it's thorny plants, right? Succulents. And when the camel, when it goes and eats those things, it eats thorns. So when it's eating, the blood is oozing from the mouth, right? Because the thorns are biting it, so the blood is oozing. It's drinking its own blood it's chewing with the blood and the thorns, and it's thinking that it's so nice. That's what we are feeling with that little pleasure of eating the thorns, and the blood is oozing, and it's thinking, oh, it's really nice. It's such a juicy material. That's what the camel thinks. How foolish is it? Isn't it? It's so foolish, right? So we are also for this little happiness, whatever the flickering happiness that drops were there, right? The honey drops. We are trying for that honey drops. That's it. No happiness. The cessation of pain, we call it as happiness in this material world. But there is always pain. Dukkhalayam. It's declared. This material world is dukkhalayam. Dukkha alayam. The place where we have misery. This is a place of misery. Right? We have to pack our bags. We should not try to be here permanent. If we want to be here permanently also, it's ashashvatam. If we cannot be here, it's ashashvatam. Right? And demanding respect from others and not following the shastras. Why they don't want to follow? Because they think they are the authority. Who are these people? No one can tell me anything. I know everything. This is foolishness. Because we know already. We have 4 defects, right? We already know that we have 4 defects. And with our 4 defects, how can we get the right knowledge? We can get the right knowledge from the person who have that right knowledge. And that person is Krishna. Right? Priya Mataji, you want to read this?
Yes. The best sacrifice recommended in this age is called Sankirtana Yagya, the chanting of Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. This is the best and most inexpensive sacrifice. Everyone can adopt it and derive benefit.
Yeah.
Hare Krishna.
There is always success. Thank you, Mataji. Chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra, is there any loss now? Just chant 8 rounds. Is there any loss? It's ultimate benefit. It's an ultimate profit. Oh my God, it's unimaginable. We can't even imagine how many papa, the heaps and heaps of karma that we have just burning up by chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra. And so we can clearly see in our lives how blissful we become after becoming Krishna consciousness, after becoming Krishna conscious. Still, there is a long way to go, but still, whatever little that we know, that really feels us so happy because we're connecting back to the roots, right? Krishna is the root, as I was telling. Urdhva Mula Madhurshakam, the roots are on the top and the branches are on the bottom, right? The inverted tree, this material world is converted as an inverted tree. The reflection of the spiritual world. The spiritual world, we're connecting it to the real world. This is also real, but that's the permanent one. This is temporary. So how can we connect back? This Harinama, it's reverberating from Goloka essentially. And for in the Vaikunta, Gayatri mantra is there, right? The Gayatri mantra will be reverberating in the Vaikunta planets, in the Vaikunta where Narayana lives, and above Vaikuntas there is Goloka Vrindavan. There, this mantra will be reverberating. The whole planet will be reverberating with this mantra. That's why it's so special. We cannot chant our names for a long time. Try chanting our names because our main names are material. We cannot chant, but this is a spiritual name. And it's specially recommended for Kali Yuga. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Idi Shodashaka Nam Kali Kalmashanashanam. It's mentioned in the Padma Purana that this 16 syllables mantra, it's Kali Kalmashanashanam. This will take the jiva out of this Kali's prabhava. We know, right, how hard the Kali Yuga is going to be in the future. Kalki Avatar will come, right? I think Vihan told it. Isn't it, Vihan? I think you told it before. Yes. So Krishna is talking more about the demoniac qualities in this chapter. So, Tanya, you want to read this?
Pride, anger, conceit, her harshness, and ignorance. These qualities belong to those of demonic nature, O son of Partha.
Thank you. Who is Prita here? Oh, son of Prita. Who is Prita? I think I might have told. Yes, Priya Mataji?
Kunti.
Yes, Kunti Maharani. Haribol. So, you know who is this serpent that Krishna is dancing on? Does anyone know? Does anyone know this pastime? Yes, Udyat, you know it?
Kalia.
Kalia, yes. He's a he's a serpent. He was in Yamuna River, and it just came up and it just attacked Krishna. And Krishna was dancing on this slippery, poisonous serpent, right? It's so slippery and poisonous. So actually, our mouth also is compared to Kalia. So when Krishna dances on our mouth, when Krishna Nama, when we chant Hare Krishna, that's like Krishna dancing on because Krishna's Nama, Abhinnatvam Nama Namina. Krishna's Nama and Krishna are non-different. In this material world, me and I personally and my name are different. But in spiritual world, Nama, Abhinnatvam Nama Namina. The name and the person are non-different. So when we are chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna is we are directly connecting to the Krishna directly. So when we are chanting on our tongue, it's like Krishna is dancing on the tongue, right? When we are chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra, it's like Krishna dancing on the tongue, like how he's dancing on the Kaliya serpent, and all the venomous thing, it's coming out. So all the negative things that we are having, Cheto Darpanam is happening. So we are becoming cleansed every day, doing it just practicing it continuously with determination and faith, and in the association of devotees. That's most important. So we'll get out of all these negative things, the ignorance, arrogance, conceit, harshness. all the demoniac qualities. And when we start chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra, all these qualities, you don't have to try separately to remove these qualities. That's the beauty actually. That's the beauty. That's the beauty of bhakti. For bhakti, if you just start doing Atha Shri Krishna Namadi Nabhaved Grahyam Indriya Sevan Mukhehi Jivhado Swayameva Spruratyadyah. When we are doing Krishna service, we don't have to separately work for all these things. If we just start doing devotional service, and it's so blissful. Susukam kartum avyayam. While doing it so blissful. By just doing those activities, by having higher engagement, all these things will automatically diminish. And we can see that. We can personally feel that. It's not that someone will come and tell us. No, we can only feel that. Okay. Soham, you want to read this Soham?
The transcendental qualities are conducive to liberation, whereas the demonic qualities make for bondage. Do not worry, O son of Pandu, for you are born with the divine qualities.
Haribol. So Arjuna was thinking whether I come under this demoniac or divine. So Krishna is answering with Arjuna, don't worry, Arjuna, you are a divine person. Don't worry. So Arjuna is really nice, isn't it? Hmm. Udyat, you want to read this?
Yes, Mataji. O son of Partha, in this world there are two kinds of created beings. One is called the divine and the other demonic. I have already explained to you at length the divine qualities. Now hear from me of the demonic.
Yeah. So now Krishna is going to explain about the demoniac qualities. So, so what is demoniac qualities? Vihan, you want to read this?
Yes, Mataji. They believe that gravity into senses until the end of life is the prime necessity of human civilization. Thus, there is no end to the anxiety, being bound by hundreds and thousands of desires, by lust and anger. They secure money by legal means for sense gratification.
Yeah. So that's not at all good, right? So the persons who are just doing sense gratification, just trying to, oh, for my eyes, I like to see this, I like to get this flower, so that I'll be happy to see that, I'll be happy to smell it, and I'll get my something for the ears, some random music, some electronic music, this music, that music. So many things came in the market, I don't know. So all this music for the ear and for the taste, eating non-veg, let me kill all the animals. I just want my tongue to be satisfied. Because we're just doing for all these senses. We're not even the senses. It has nothing to do with us. But we're just doing for all these senses. And then what else? For the touch, maybe some games or something. So does anyone know what is this game? It's gambling, right? I exactly don't know what it's called. It's this like betting thing, right? Isn't it? It's not good, right? Gambling and intoxication, taking drugs. All these are all these are for just that flickering happiness. It doesn't last long. These are some random means that they're taking up because of lack of shastric knowledge. No shastra will recommend all this. It's not good at all. So the demoniac person thinks he is my enemy and I have killed him, and my other enemy will also be killed. I'm the Lord of everything. I'm the enjoyer. I'm perfect, powerful, and happy. So this is the mentality of a demoniac person. See this person, he seems he's good, but he's killing that person. And this person, he seems he's good, but he's trying to kill the person. So what they're trying to do, they're just trying to act, and the main thing is they're trying to laud it. They're thinking that I am the supreme, I am the Lord of everything, I am the enjoyer, I am perfect. I'm powerful, and I want to be happy. So all these things, it just depicts the mentality of a demoniac person. If we are thinking, oh, everything should come to me, until if I permit, nothing should work, nothing should happen. This should not be the mood. This should not at all be the mood. Should always try to do our mood should be service. We should always try to do service. That should be the mood. So the demoniac person who has no faith in God or super soul within himself performs all kinds of sinful activities simply for sense gratification. And he doesn't know there is a witness sitting within his heart. Mm. Soham, who are sitting in our heart, Soham? Who are sitting in our heart? Who are there in our heart?
Who are sitting in our hearts? Oh, Krishna.
Krishna and
The soul.
soul. Absolutely. So this person who is demoniac, they doesn't know that soul and the super soul are there in the heart. So what does he do? He tried to harm other person. See, this person is harming the other person. He's trying to he's trying to do some gambling here. And this person is harming the innocent. This person is accumulating more wealth and still thinking I want more. More and more and more. For what? For nothing. Just more. That is that is demoniac. So, Tanya, you want to read this?
Perplexed by various anxieties and bound by a network of illusion, one becomes too strongly attached to sense enjoyment and falls down into hell.
Yeah. So this person who is so much what's the fate of that person who does so much sense gratification just trying to satisfy the senses, no other agenda. For such a person, what's going to happen? He'll fall down to the hell. Hell means I told no Atala, Vitala, Sutala, Talatala, Rasathala, Mahathala, Pathala. And after Pathala, there is Vaitarini river. And then there are hellish planets. There are four hellish planets. And all these descriptions are there in Srimad Bhagavatam. If the person reads Srimad Bhagavatam, then he'll be little careful what he's doing. It's very scary, very, very scary, actually. He doesn't know his destination. That's why he's doing. So self-complacent and always impudent, deluded by wealth and false prestige. The demoniac sometimes perform sacrifices in name only, without any rules and regulations. So they just do it for the name and fame. They're doing some charity, they'll take 100 pictures, they'll post in the Instagram that I'm doing charity. And what else? Well, for any little thing, they need so much appreciation. Oh, you're doing such a great thing. People need so much appreciation for many things. But it's all demoniac, right? Isn't it? It's all demoniac. Okay. Priya Mataji, you want to read this?
Okay. Bewildered by false ego, strength, pride, lust, and anger, the demon becomes envious of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, who is situated in his own body and in the bodies of others, and blasphemes against the real religion.
Yes.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Mataji. So this person bewildered with a false ego. The real ego, the true ego, is I'm servant of Lord. Whatever the other ego that we have, I'm this, I'm woman, I'm student, I'm this body, I'm Indian, I'm an American, I'm a Russian, or whatever all this upadhis, whatever we kept, all this is false ego. That's not true ego. True ego is I'm servant of Krishna. Dasanu dasanu das. That's the true ego. And false ego, strength, pride, lust, anger, all these demoniac qualities. And with these qualities, we start envying Lord. Oh, why Krishna is Krishna? I can also become Krishna. Does anyone think like that here? That I can also become Krishna sometime? No, right? Can we lift the Govardhan hill with the pinky finger? Is it possible? Can we show the universal form? Is it possible? Impossible. It's stupidity to think to just think also. It's not at all possible. We can never become Krishna. But that post is taken already. The post of Krishna, Yashoda Mai, Nanda Maharaj, and the friends of Krishna, all those posts are already booked. Eternally they are there. If we have to go to the spiritual world, what is our position in spiritual world? Will be the servants of their servants, the gopis, manjari servants, and that's the best position ever. Best position ever. Okay. Mm. Soham, you want to read this?
And are envious and mischievous, who are the lowest among men, are cast by me into the ocean of material existence, into where he is demonic species of life.
Yes, thank you. So these persons who are so mischievous and envious, such persons are put into the lower planetary systems like Atala, Vitala, Sutala, all these different planets that I was telling. They'll be put into all these demoniac species. So they'll get demons, rakshasas, yakshas, and all these people. Different people are there. We don't know. That's it. Okay. Udjat, you want to read this?
Yes, Mataji. Sometimes the Asuras are killed by the Supreme Lord, but this killing is also good for them. For in Vedic literature, we find that anyone who is killed by the Supreme Lord becomes liberated. There are many instances in history of many Asuras, Ravana, Kans, Hiranyakashipu, to whom the Lord appeared in various incarnations just to kill. Therefore God's mercy is shown to the Asuras if they are fortunate enough to be killed by him.
Haribol. So you know who is this personality here? The the half man, half lion. Vihan knows it. Vihan, who is that personality? Vihan.
Nothing, Dev.
Narsingadev. Keshavadrita Narahari Rupa Jaya Jagadisha Hare. Jaya Jagadisha Hare. Jaya Jagadisha Hare. Tava Kara Kamalavare. Natham Adbhuta Shringha. Dalita Hiranyakashipu. Tanubhringham Keshavadrita Narahari Rupa Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare. Actually, Nashingadev, Ugra Narsimha, Ugram Viram Mahavishnum Jwalantam Sarvatomukam Narsimham Bhishanam Badram Mutyam Namamyaham. So this Nashingadev, he's glorified for the nails also. He's the nails Adbhuta Shringam. It's mentioning that the nails that he's ripping off with your wonderful nails, you're ripping off the body of Hiranyakashipu. Hiranyakashipu is the father of Prahalad. See here, the 5 years old Prahalad. He's there and he's taking the intestines out and he's wearing the intestines. See? So Ugra Narasimham. So Krishna can do anything for his devotee. See this 5-year-old boy, what can he do? Okay. So that's all our position, right? What can we do? We cannot do anything much. Like how Prahalad Maharaj. But we should have strong faith on the Lord. That's the best thing that we can have. When we have the strong faith in the Lord is forced to come and help us. Actually, these people, other people are so-called people in this world. They may tell, "Oh, I tried my best, but I'm sorry, I couldn't make it." People, we hear all this, right? We can hear this all the time. But Krishna will never tell that. Krishna can never tell that, "Oh, I tried, but I couldn't make it." Do you think can Krishna do that? No, right? Because he's a controller of everything. He can do anything. All these so-called people, they cannot do much. How much they can do? They cannot do much. If you are in school or college, can parents come there? They cannot come. If you are at home, can teachers be there? No, right? So everyone has their own spot that they can help us. But Krishna, he can help us at any situation, at any time. If you just call out Krishna's name, Krishna will come for the rescue, right? For the Draupadi also on the Sabha, Kuru Sabha, no one was there to help her. So she called out Govinda. Then Krishna came at any place. So it's very critical whom we associate with. If we associate with the bad people, then we get the bad influence. See all these demoniac things. not very good. But if we have the positive influence, if you are associating with a positive person and positive environment who supports us, who encourages us, and who is always who is who wants to try out new things, who is good at helping others. These are very good things. And we should associate with such persons who encourages us always. So what do you think is the best time for starting devotion? Priya Mataji, what do you think? What do you think is the best time?
Childhood.
Oh, Jai, childhood. Right. Ujjal, do you have any answer?
Same childhood.
Childhood? Yes. Right. Now we'll see what. So, what Prabhupada is telling, Sukadeva Goswami is the one who was narrating Srimad Bhagavatam to Parikshit Maharaj. Sukadeva Goswami is he's the son of Vyasadeva. So Sukadeva Goswami, he was in the mother's womb for 16 years because he don't want to come out and be attacked by Maya. Because when we come out, we start this bodily conception, right? I am this body. I have to take care of this body. We were just that small, the soul. When we were in the mother's womb, in our first month, what was the size of us? It cannot be even it cannot be seen, right? They have to look at in a microscope and they'll take a picture of that small thing that's there in the stomach. And then we grow up, then we become 3 kgs, and then we grow up, and then and that's how we grow. But we were just that small thing. So Sukadeva Goswami, he was very afraid of coming out because this Maya will catch me. So Krishna himself has to come to tell Sukadeva Goswami that no, Sukadeva Goswami, you can come out, and Maya will not touch you. When Krishna assured Sukadeva Goswami that Maya will not touch you, this material nature, the three modes will not touch you, then he came out. So that's in Sukadeva Goswami, he started his devotional service in the mother's womb only. Because the father is like that. The father is Vyasadeva, he's incarnation of Lord himself. Right? And Dhruva Maharaj, does anyone know about Dhruva Maharaj at all? Has anyone heard this name before? Oh, you guys heard it? Awesome. Tanya and Soham, have you heard about Dhruva Maharaj before?
A little.
Have you heard?
A little.
Oh, you heard? Priya Mataji, have you heard?
No.
Yeah, I guess so. So the story of Dhruva Maharaj is Dhruva Maharaj is a 5 years old boy. See here, and he was a son of Uttanapad. Uttanapad is one of the Prajapati's lineage. He's a king. Uttanapad is a king, and he has two wives, Suruchi and Suniti. So Suruchi has a wife. Suruchi is a wife, and Suniti is also wife of Uttanapad. And Suniti's son was Dhruva, and Suniti's son was Dhruva, and Suruchi's son was Uttama. So one day Uttama was sitting on the lap of Uttanapad. So and the other lap was free. So when Dhruva Maharaj saw that, he went running to the father, and he wanted to climb the father's lap. He wanted to sit on the father's lap. But what happens? Suruchi, she will drag him, and she will throw him. I mean, she will mishandle Dhruva. Dhruva, he's a Kshatriya, right? He has that rage in him. Like, how can she can stop me from sitting on my, to, how can she stop me to sit on my father's lap? So Dhruva Maharaj, he becomes very upset when he looks at his father, but his father, because he likes Suruchi, so his father will not tell Suruchi anything, and Suruchi will tell that you have to be born in my womb to to climb the father's lap. And so Dhruva becomes really upset. He becomes super upset. He cries like anything, and he goes to Suniti, his mother, that he tells all the story, whatever Suruchi did. And Suniti tells it's right. It's right. If you are born in her womb, the best thing here, the thing that we have to note here is Suniti is a devotee of the Lord. So she knows how to guide the child. So she said to her child that that's right. Whatever Suruchi is told, it's right. You don't have to become angry on her because whatever you're getting, it's your karma, isn't it? Do you all agree? Whatever Dhruva Maharaj was getting, is it his karma or not? Right? Right. So Sunidhi was telling that to Dhruva, that Dhruva, you don't have to be angry. It's all your karma that it's getting back. Whatever your stepmother has told, that's right. If you are born in her womb, then your father might be considering you much better than being in my womb. So the person that can help you in this situation, I cannot help much. The person that can help you in this situation is Vishnu. Go and worship Vishnu. So any mother, 5 years old child can, does any mother will dare to tell all these things? But Suniti is a devotee mother. That's why she was so confident that Vishnu will take care of my child. So Dhruva will leave home at 5 years old. And when he's on the way, then he meets Narada Muni. Narada Muni will come. Narada Muni will tell Dhruva Maharaj, Dhruva, what are you doing, Dhruva? It's just some random thing. You don't have to worry. It's okay. Things will be okay. You go back to your palace and be there. It's a few days. If it's just matter of few days, you'll become a prince and you'll become the king. So you don't have to worry about all these things. Then Dhruva will be, no, Narada Muni, I want the kingdom greater than my great grandfather. So the great grandfather is Brahma. So Dhruva Maharaj will challenge, will ask Narada Muni, what in all this? Tell me what I should do so that I can get a palace or a kingdom greater than my great grandfather. That's Brahma. Then Narada Muni will see that rage in Dhruva Maharaj. So Narada Muni will tell Dhruva Maharaj, okay, chant Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. I think that was the mantra that was there. It's in the Satya Yuga or some other yuga. So the mantra was different in different yugas. So that was the mantra that Narada Muni has told. And and in 6 months after and Dhruva Maharaj was continuously chanting this mantra because just standing on one leg, he the level of tapasya that he was doing, the whole the earth was not able to respire, right? The earth was suffocating because of the tapasya of Dhruva Maharaj. And then Vishnu comes with Garuda. See the Garuda? Vishnu comes there, and then Dhruva Maharaj is just 5 years old, right? So he can't speak anything much. He don't know how to offer prayers and anything, right? 5 years old boy, how can he know anything? So he doesn't know anything. But he becomes so happy when he sees Vishnu. He'll forget for what he came there. He'll forget everything. He says, Lord, my dear Lord, I just want to be at your service. Please give me your service. I was asking for some broken pieces of glass, but I got a diamond. I got to see you, your form, your beautiful form. And then Krishna puts the conch on the head of Dhruva, and then Dhruva starts offering prayers. And these are the prayers that he says, what am I asking? And actually when Krishna sanctions him the kingdom of greater than his great grandfather, that's the pole star. That's the Dhruva Loka. That's there in this material world where Kshirodaksha Vishnu lives. It's named as Dhruva Loka for the Dhruva Maharaj. And then Dhruva Maharaj feels very bad. He feels very disgusting because he went to the Lord for some material thing. See, that was the consciousness of Dhruva Maharaj, and he started at 5 years, right? And Prahalad Maharaj also, he started at 5 years old, and he was 5 years old. He was teaching other. He was not only practicing, he was teaching the other students also, other fellow mates. So that should be the attitude. That will be the attitude of a devotee, right? Hmm. Is it okay? The story made sense, right? Such a nice story. Dhruva Maharaj is wonderful, right? Tanya, you want to recite the shloka, please?
Yeah. Yeah. Wait, what am I doing?
Shloka, can you recite the shloka?
Yeah. Trividham narakasya daram nasnyam atmanaha kama krodhastatha lobhastasmat itatrayam trajat.
Yeah. There are three gates leading to this hell. So how so people are asking people may be thinking, oh, I'll go to heaven. So Krishna is telling how what are the three things, if we have these three things we'll go to hell. What are those three things? Lust, anger and greed. If we have these three things, these are the gates to hell. So the door is opening for us for hell if we have these things, right? There are three gates leading to this hell: lust, anger, and greed. Every sane man should give up this, should give these up, for they lead to the degradation of soul. Why? Because these degrades the soul. Because they'll come to the consciousness of the body and this body and all these things. That's not very good. Okay, sorry. But he who discards scriptural injunctions and acts according to his own whims attains neither perfection nor happiness nor the supreme destination. So, see here. So, these are the four main problems of this, like not the problems, but if a person has to come to the human, if we are stopping, if we stop these four, then we'll come to the platform of human. Now, I was telling no eating, sleeping, mating, depending. These are the four things that are common between animals and humans. But these are the four things that brings a person to the human platform, and then we can do bhakti. So it's not so the meat eating, intoxication, illicit sex, and gambling. These are the four things that's if we are doing this, then we are on the animal platform. We are not even on the human platform. If you're just these are the basics of the basics, and many people doesn't know this. Killing animals and cow is the mother. How can we kill cow? Go Brahmana Hitaicha. Krishna is Go Brahmana Hitaicha. Krishna loves cows so much, and Goloka is also named after cows. Goloka, Go Mata. Krishna is so fond of cows. Krishna loves cows so much. He's a Go Brahmana Hitaicha. Krishna always comes to protect the Brahmanas and the cows. And any meat eating is one of the quality, and illicit sex, having other relationship other than in the marriage, and gambling. Uh, uh, Gambling, uh, it's like cheating, trying to having duplicitous, or trying to do something and having something, all these things, and intoxication. Actually, tea and coffee is also considered intoxication. In which we are not supposed to drink tea and coffee also, because it's addiction, right? If we drink tea, we're supposed to drink tea every day and coffee. We're addicting to this body. Actually, we should control the body, but body is controlling us. If we don't drink tea for some days, then we'll get headache, isn't it? My mother, she was drinking tea and coffee for such a long time, but when she came into Krishna consciousness, she was immediately able to stop it just by chanting. But it's not that you all has to stop this immediately. It's not that too. If you just start chanting all these things, you will stop. Because Krishna's Nama is so powerful that we will immediately stop. Even I was eating non-veg before, because I was not aware that we should not eat non-veg. Only after hearing 18 days Bhagavad Gita class, just first time when I heard 18 days Bhagavad Gita class, I stopped eating non-veg. I stopped all this four. I stopped. I mean, because the meat eating and intoxication, I used to drink coffee, but I stopped all that. And it was easy. It was not difficult. It was not like I'm pressuring myself. I wanted to eat, but I was stopping. No, the vrittis, with nature will go because of chanting. Because of that spiritual nama, when we are taking the tongue gets controlled. We can control the tongue. So that's the magic. So whatever we are having, we don't have to worry much about these things. If you're having also, that's completely fine. We should just start chanting. When we start chanting, we will stop. My mother it took her to stop coffee maybe 2-3 months or 5 months hardly. But she was chanting a lot. She was chanting 64 rounds. 64 rounds means 8 hours. Can you imagine? She was chanting 8 hours, and she chanted, and she's chanting 32 rounds. But before for a year and a half, she was chanting 64, and we can see it. She loves doing that. She loves doing that. That's the beauty. We can keep on chanting. All the rules and regulations of the Vedas are meant for knowing Krishna. So the man who has escaped this lust, greed, anger, then what happens? O son of Kunti, performs acts conducive to self-realization, and thus gradually attains the supreme destination. Like all of you. You're all coming and hearing Bhagavad Gita. This is actually spiritual activity. It's not even material. It's not under the three modes at all. Hearing Bhagavad Gita, talking about Krishna. If we are engaging our senses in Krishna service, just holding the lotus feet of Krishna tightly. Holding the lotus feet of Krishna means doing the Navavidha Bhakti, doing the 9 processes of devotional service every day. We should have a checklist whether we are doing all this, whether we are doing any of these things or not. How many hours I spent in Krishna consciousness. It really we need to make a note of all the things that we are doing every day. That really helps. And we can see our progress, how much we are progressing, and we can move accordingly. Mm, yeah. So the problem for all our for all the solution for all our problems is the more you increase your Krishna consciousness, the more these things such as lust, anger, and greed will automatically decrease. As I was telling you, don't have to do separate some endeavor for all these things. When you start doing bhakti, then all these things will automatically reduce. See, for all the problems, whatever the problems are, sorry, whatever the problems are, the solution is where it's going. What is the solution? Krishna is the solution, isn't it? Yeah. Hmm. Udyat, you want to read this?
Yes, Mataji, please take to this chanting of Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama. Quest. You are not losing anything, but you are gaining very much simply by chanting. It will cleanse in your heart.
Yeah. So this Hare Krishna Mahamantra, you're not losing anything. Chanting Hare Krishna, you're not still losing anything. You're gaining so much. You're gaining so much. The Shastra talks so much about the mantra meditation. Mantra meditation is to come out this Bhava Roga, come out, come out of this mentality of body. Right? The more we chant, we realize, oh my God, I'm not this body. Why am I trying so much to this body? The more we start doing spiritual activities, the more we try to focus on the soul. If you're doing some activity every day for the soul, that means we are cleansing the heart. Or else we cannot do. Because everyone around us, they're just in that bodily consciousness. So if you're doing even an hour on the platform of soul. Now, hearing Bhagavad Gita, you're sitting for an hour on the platform of soul, isn't it? You're sitting here because you want to know as the soul what I'm supposed to do. So this is the cleansing of heart. If you're all not pious enough, sorry, not having the Agnata Sukriti enough, then you cannot come to 16 chapters also. It's not possible. People will leave early only because that it needs so much sukriti. It's not material, it's spiritual. If we know it, if we doesn't know it, it doesn't matter. The fire, if we touch fire, it doesn't matter who the person who is touching the fire. Just touching fire, we get the credit. Just spirituality, if we just touch it, we get the credit. Whether we know it, we doesn't know it, it doesn't matter for the fire, right? If you know or if you doesn't know that fire burns or not, but it still burns, isn't it? It's similar with the spirituality. Yeah, it's a small chapter. Okay, so Vihan, you want to read this, Vihan?
Yes, Mataji. Krishna is God, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. He is a person, he has a Shamsundar form. Krishna Satchitanand, existence, consciousness, and bliss, respectfully.
Hi, Lord. Thank you. Panchakalpatarubhyasham kripa sindhubhya eva cha patitanam bhavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namah. Anantakoti Vaishnavi ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Hare Krishna, everyone. Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare, Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama, Rama Rama,
Rama Rama,
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Hare.
Hare Bol. Thank you.